Alright, so this is just going to be a quick look inside this Dell Precision 5540. Okay, so there's T5 screws or Torx 5 screws all the way around the perimeter, and then there's some PH1 or J1 screws in the middle here, 2 screws. Okay, so make sure you remove all of those. Keep them all in order because they are different size, shape, and lengths. All right, the ones around the perimeter seem to be about the same, but it's always a good idea. I put them in the pattern, I remove them basically on the top, the flat part of the screw, so it just stays pointing up like that. And then you have the 4 there, 2 here, and then 4 more there, and then you got the 2 in the middle. All right, so if you're not sure how to do that, I do have a video showing how to open up a whole bunch of other Dell laptops, Inspirons, Precisions. A lot of them are designed like this. So let me show you once after you get that done how to open this up. Okay, so after you got all the screws out, so this one's already kind of popped open a little, but basically what you do, or what I do, is I get my fingernails in the little gap here and I push with my thumb on the palm rest, and then it will kind of pop out here a little bit like this. You can see it's popping out, and you just kind of go all the way around. Make sure you don't push on the touchpad itself. You don't want to push your thumb into it and then damage that. Okay, so once you get that, you can kind of turn it around here, and then once you get that gap, let's see here. Okay, once you get that gap going, then you can kind of work your way around the side here and kind of do the same. I use my thumb to push down and then pull up with my fingernails, and then we kind of like go around here. And this can be pretty tricky. It can also help to use like a suction cup. You can try and like use that to kind of pull it, and you can see it's kind of opening. And then sometimes the back will kind of come up. All right, these ones, the clips kind of tend to be a little tricky just because they're stiff. But while you're pulling this, let's see if we can kind of pop it by pushing on it. Sometimes you can release the clips by pushing around on it. Okay, wow, this one's actually being kind of tough. Okay, so there we go. And then once you kind of get a whole side off, you can lift this out. There's this thermal pad here and a thermal pad here. I don't know the measurements, but this looks to be 1 millimeter or a little bit thicker. This one's pretty thick. That's probably like 5 millimeters or something. I'm not going to measure it though. If you have yours, you'd want to measure that. All right, 2 slots for RAM. Pull these 2 tabs aside, it pops up. This is PC4 2666V. You can use any PC4 2666V RAM. I'm just going to quickly show what's inside here. There's an M.2 PCIe NVMe SSD. If you're not sure how to remove it, 1 screw pops up like the RAM and you can pull it back. All right, I actually have to pull some data off it, so I'm going to take this out. You can see it pops up like that, and you just pull that out. All right, wireless card is here. I'm just going to show again quickly what's inside. You got this. It looks like there's a infrared connector over here and a touchscreen connector here. This model isn't using that. Fan connectors right there. GPUs underneath here, soldered to the motherboard. CPUs under here, soldered to the motherboard. All right, another fan connector there. You got this bracket on top, holding a LCD LVDS connector underneath. All right, so let me actually open or remove this so I can show you here. I'm not going to be taking everything out, but I'll just quickly show you. So there's this kind of pull tab kind of release. All right, you got the DC jack charge port connector here. This is the LCD LVDS connector, if I didn't already mention. Battery connectors right here. The battery that's in here is 6GTPY. All right, it's right there, 6GTPY. Got the speaker here. They're held in with some screws and the rubber kind of washer thing. And then the cable for the speaker goes up and plugs in right there. All right, you got this LEDs here for that. And that goes underneath. I'm not quite sure where it goes. This says JKB, so for keyboard. And then this says JTP, so for touchpad. These have like flip latches. Again, I'm not taking those out, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to put this metal bracket back on here, and then I need to pull some data off, and I'm basically just going to put it back together. To put this one back together, you just slap the bottom cover back on in place and then just push it down. So it's very simple to put this one back together. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. If it did, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share my channel with others so that they can learn how to upgrade and repair their devices as well. And if it helped you save a bunch of money, please consider contributing a little to the channel. Every little bit helps and allows me to continue making these videos for a living. If you can't help out that way, it would help a lot if you could watch a few of my other videos and then like and comment on those as well, because that's what the algorithm likes to see. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Again, if you're not sure how to open up the cover or put the cover on and you want to see all the screws and other stuff, just let me know and I'll link you to another video that's very similar. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's drop this. Bye.